Hi and welcome back to Natural Roots channel. I'm Sierra. Today I'm going to be talking about edges and not how to slick your edges, but how to grow them back. If they're gone, if they're for whatever reason, okay? So I have a few different things that I'm going to talk about. The first thing that I want to talk about is if your edges are gone and around the perimeter where your edges were, or where they're supposed to be. If the skin around there is smooth, like your hand, for just an example. If it's as smooth as your hand, what you want to do is you might want to go see a doctor. It could be for medical reasons. So maybe doing some of the things that I might tell you, it may not help. And you may need professional guidance on what to do. It could be because of medicines that you may be taking, lack of vitamins, and things like that. So see a doctor or a dermatologist and tell them what's going on. The second thing that I kind of do a lot, I use Jamaican black castor oil. This oil promotes hair growth and it stimulates the blood flow in your scalp. And so what I do is I massage it around my edges, the perimeter of my hairline. I do it every night. I may miss a night here and there, but I do it every night. And I've never really had an issue with my edges or anything, but it's just something that I do just to prevent it from happening. I also actually put this throughout my hair, and I even sometimes grease my scalp with it and just massage it in, you know, get that blood flow going so I can get some growth going, you know. Anyway, so then that is the next thing. Sorry if I'm looking down. I have some notes down here that I'm taking or that I'm reading from, so that I don't forget anything. The next thing that it could be, you could be putting your hair, just having your hair too tight, just too tight. Whenever you're doing that, it's so much pressure around here that it can just pull your hair out. There's been times where I know I'm definitely guilty of this, super tight ponytails. Back in the day, I'll say that, and back in my perm days, okay, where I just had my ponytail so tight and my hair in the back was definitely being damaged. My hair back here was so short, it looked like I just had a fade back there. And I'm sure it's from the tight ponytails, and then I didn't realize it. But that's one thing that you don't want to do. You don't want to wear tight ponytails. You don't want super tight braids in your hair, because that's also going to pull your edges out. Because your edges they're thin already. Nobody's edges are as thick as this part of their hair, okay? It's just not. So they're already thin and fragile, and by you pulling on them, it can damage it so bad that hair will not grow there again. And I'm sure you don't want that. So no tight ponytails, no tight braids, twists, or anything like that. Also headbands like this, as an example, just sitting around here, the entire perimeter of your hair, can be damaging also. If you're going to just use this to go work out, okay, fine. But wearing this every day, all day, throughout the day, it definitely can cause hair breakage, and you don't want that. Also, I have this silk scarf here, but wearing scarves, head wraps, and things like that, if that's something that you wear every day, all day, and it is super tight around the perimeter of your hair, it also can cause some damage. I use this one just to slick my edges down. I also have this here, and this is a super large hair tie. I use this mostly to do my puffs, and I'll just double it once like this, and I will do my puff like this. Now this is definitely not tight at all, and sometimes it's not tight enough for me, but what I would do is I'll put some edge control, and like I said, I'll use my silk scarf to really get my edges nice and sleek, to get that nice, you know, smooth look at the end. Also, if you want to wear hair accessories, things that you can use or try and use are headbands that have you know, an opening in the back, just to give that breathing room. I like this one, so that it's not so tight around your entire head. And also, we all sleep, not all of us, okay? We're supposed to be sleeping with these bonnets or whatever. Mine's, I've definitely I've used this, okay? I've had it for a while now, but when I first got this, it wasn't as loose as it is now, but I did pull and stretch as much as I could, because I don't want it tight around my hair, because I want to keep my edges, okay? So get a nice loose bonnet. If you don't like bonnets, just get a silk pillowcase to lay on, and that way you don't really have to deal with that issue at all. Now, I did run across one more thing that you could use if you are in the stage of growing your edges back, but you may have some baldness on the sides or just wherever on your edges, and you want to cover that up so that you can feel a little bit more confidence in yourself. What you want to do, I learned this from her name, or her YouTube name is Natural4C sorry guys, I just definitely butchered her name. Her name is Natural Me 4C. She has been going through a lot of hair loss or whatever, and really around the front part of her hair. One thing that she discovered was something called Topic Hair Fibers. The brand is Topic, and that is TOPPIK. Now what that is, now it's basically, it looks like hair fibers, okay? You know how if a man cuts his hair with clippers and the little hairs that it leaves or whatever, the hair fibers look just like that. So what you do is you just kind of, it comes in a little bottle about like this size, and you shake it out so it has holes in the top as if it was like a seasoning type of thing. So what you do is you just shake it in those spots that you want fuller edges on, and that can be something to use just until your edges start to grow back in, just to give you that confidence back in yourself. That way you don't have to try and hide your edges with the headbands or with the scarves or head wraps or anything like that, and you just feel so much more confident in yourself till your edges grow back. But that is my little thing on edges. If you have any other questions, please comment below. Just ask more questions if you have any. Thanks for watching the video. See you later. Bye.